In number 1, we have learned that we might suffer a climate crisis by the year 2040. Okay, first up we have the bad news. A United Nations Commission study by 91 scientists from 40 different countries found that if greenhouse gases emission continue at this current rate, by 2040 the Earth's atmosphere will rise up to 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit, causing a mass destruction that will cost us much more than $54 trillion. Previously, the threshold of the most severe consequences of global warming was thought to be slightly higher than 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit. In number 2, there was a 1500-year-old sword hiding at the bottom of a Swedish lake, and an 8-year-old girl found out. Well, this is an amazing incident that will blow your mind. Once a Swedish girl of 8 found out a sword while playing near the beach. According to the report, many of us thought that we have found the new ruler of Saga Ventrit, who pulled a sword that might date the 5th or 6th century AD. While playing near the Vedastrian lake, the sword was originally thought to be a Viking sword, but now it is thought to predicate the Vikings. In number 3, researchers found an entire lost city. The city of Thynia was said to be settled by the prisoners of Trojan War, and for years, tiny archaeological finds hinted its existence. But in the past few years, Elna Korka and her team, after working on the site since 2013, found a housing settlement, proving that people actually live there. The discovery is yet more evidence of Thelna's unique position as a bridge between Greek and Roman cultures. In number 4, we found out an extremely rare depiction of Jesus Christ with short hair. It's thought that this portrait might be the first iconistic scene of Jesus' baptism in Holy Land. There aren't many Christian images from there in this part due to a law about worshipping icons. In an extremely rare early painting found in ancient Israel church, Jesus looks completely different from the long-haired Western image of him. Archaeologists from the University of Israel discovered the previously unknown 1500-year-old painting of Jesus in the ruins of farming village near the desert of southern Israel. In number 5, we found a huge new species of dinosaur we didn't know about before. An unknown dinosaur fossil was uncovered in 2012 in South Africa, and scientists were recently able to reconstruct the 26,000 relative of Brontosaurus. Its name is Ledumahati mafugi, which in Sesotho, the official South African language, means a giant thundercat at dawn. Sesotho is an official South African language indigenous to the part of the country where dinosaurs was found. The name reflects the great size of the animal as well as the fact as it appeared at the origin of sauropod dinosaurs, said John Clonier, a study author, researcher and a professor at the University of Johannesburg, South Africa. In number 6, we found out turtles didn't always have shells. A 200 million year old turtle fossil was uncovered, and it looks slightly different than our modern day turtles. This one was 6 feet long and has a strange disc-like body, but no shell. Other turtle fossils have been uncovered that show partially formed cells or breakless spawns, puzzling the researchers, but this latest discovery helps to explain the evolution of modern turtle, how it came to be. In number 7, astronomers discovered the brightest object in our universe, for now. It's a quasar that is approximately 13 billion light years away, meaning that what scientists observe today is what it looked like at the beginning of the universe. There might actually be a brighter object out there that we haven't seen just yet. Still, to be visible from that distance means that quasar gets dubbed to be the brightest object in our universe. In number 8, we found out that the moonfish is actually a warm-blooded fish. Fish are supposed to be cold-blooded, but this past spring, NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, scientists found out that the moonfish maintains its body temperature by constantly flapping its fins, while its cold-blooded neighbors at the bottom of the ocean are typically slow-moving. With the warm-blooded feature, the moonfish can chase down prey like squid and can migrate long distances within no time. In number 9, there is a huge lake on Mars, ending a decade-long debate among the astronomers. The presence of liquid water at the base of the polar caps was first hypothesized more than 30 years ago. For a while, scientists have suspected liquid water might be found on Mars, but a radar instrument known as MARSIS was able to detect a 12-mile long lake of liquid water under Mars' surface. On Earth, water bodies can contain microorganisms related to ancient species, and scientists are eager to see if the same might be true on Mars. In number 10, researchers were able to erase damage caused by Alzheimer's in human brain cells. For those who don't know what it is, basically Alzheimer's disease is an irreversible progressive brain disorder that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills and eventually the ability to carry out the simplest tasks. Researchers at Gellstone Institute in California was able to reverse the damage in human brain cells by modifying gene ApoE4, the primary genetic risk factor for Alzheimer's, into an unconscious form of itself using stem cells. Most successful research on reversing signs on Alzheimer's have been done on mice, and the findings rarely translate to human brain cells. The study is particularly promising as its success was seen in human brain cells, differing from the majority of Alzheimer's research and drug trials which are concluded on mouse models. In number 11, we finally identified a mystery animal that seemingly defied all classification. The strange creature is called Dixonia. It is called to be the oldest creature known to man. Dating back to around 500 million years ago, its lack of distinctive animal features have puzzled scientists who thought the species might be a giant amoeba or a failed evolutionary experiment. However, recently fossils with some biofilm preserved confirm that these are actually the world's earliest known animals.